What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 91 of Deadman's Deliveries. This is my first proper unboxing and review for a while because I am actually physically unboxing it, and you know what, I'll do it on camera as well as a special treat. So cut in there, should probably do there as well. Although it looks like that could be an opening just there. Yeah, we'll open it there, that'll be fine. I'm actually not sure what this is. Not 100% sure what it is because obviously I've not checked it out. But it is the figure I thought it was. It is the Elite 78 Drake Maverick, aka Rockstar Spud. So yeah, there's my thumbnail picture taken. Quite a dusty old figure because it is quite an old figure. Looking at the back of the box, the other figures in the set, you got Naomi, Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston, Matt Riddle, R-Truth and Drake Maverick. Probably completed this set. Recently got the new R-Truth, so I don't really have a need for that R-Truth. Here's the Randy Orton from it, Elite 78, that I got. Fortunately, snapped, but there is an updated version of this figure, so I might get that eventually at some point. But yeah, sort of completed this Elite set now, which is always a nice bonus. Means I don't have to get anything else from it. And yeah, first and only Drake Maverick figure probably ever made, so it's quite cool to have this. Yeah, so we get a set of open palm hands, which seem like they might be quite big, because he's obviously quite small, so those hands might look big. And then we have, we'll just pop him out then. We'll just pop him out. Just sit him there for now. We also get a wanted R-Truth WWE Superstar 24/7 champion. Any info at WWE Maverick 24/7, and there's R-Truth with the 24/7 title. It's literally just on cardboard, so you know, really Mattel cardboard. Couldn't have made it something that would definitely like be all right for more than 20 minutes. But yeah, this is Drake Maverick. Here it is in all of its like 3 inches of glory. Really really nice figure, nice design, very uncommon mold. I think it's taken from like a old Elite 30 something Rey Mysterio. Got a bit of staining on the arms because it's been in the box in the t-shirt for probably about 4 or 5 years. Hopefully that'll clean off. I'll give it a check off camera probably another time because I don't have the time to clean it all. The shirt we have is Maverick 24/7, but you know, by name, not like Logan Paul, dickhead. So yeah, quite cool. Obviously going back to the 24/7 title, which will not be in my PIC-FED because it is shit, and it's a terrible rip-off of the hardcore title, which will be, spoiler alert, it isn't because I've already said it, but you know. So yeah, there's the shirt. Here is Drake Maverick. Very nice figure actually. It's quite a good likeness. His eyes look a bit off, to be honest, but it is nice. He's quite all right with the joints. They all feel quite good. Nothing's like overly stiff or overly loose. A bit of movement in that arm. The arms are a bit movable, but everything feels all right, and it seems like he's going to be really fun to pose around. No double jointed arms, unfortunately, because this is about 10 or so series before they started doing double jointed arms, but it's all right. It's a nice figure. I won't use him as like really enough to probably notice that, but he will be maybe in the cruiserweight division. If you want to find out what the cruiserweight division will be like, you have to watch the draft or just the first episodes of Raw and SmackDown to find out where the Cruiserweight title is and all that good stuff. So yeah, maybe he'll be in the Cruiserweight division. Maybe he'll be going for the Hardcore title or World title. You never know. As I said in my Everything You Need to Know About DFW video, which I'll leave up here, anyone can be as good as I want. He might be a bit more of a jobber, and you know, a guy who would get squashed by your Randy Ortons or guys like that. But it's my PIC-FED. Anyone can be as good as I want them to be. So if I want to push him, if I want to give Drake Maverick, aka Rockstar Spud, the Royal Rumble, he can win it, or he can be the Iron Man. You know, it's up to me. Also, I can call him Rockstar Spud if I want to. I don't really care. I know it says Maverick on it, but you know, he could just be a Maverick. Or he could get taken under Logan Paul's wing. That's not going to happen. But I could call him Rockstar Spud if I want. Or I can call him Drake Maverick. I've not decided yet, but, you know, either way, quite cool. Really nice figure. I'll actually get into it now. Really simple black and white design, but it's very clean. So you got the kick pads, kick pad boot design with the black and white, which does look nice. So we got the white soles, the white sort of outlines around there going all the way up. That one seems like it's actually connected to something, and then the other two don't seem like they connect at all to like anything up there. So maybe the paint's just a bit close to the boot on the rest of it. I don't know if it is supposed to be for anything. Then you like the sort of knee area is very plain, just the black, and then the designs carry on from like the bottom of the thigh up. Don't know if they really symbolize anything, but they are very nice and simple black and white color scheme. Maverick 24/7 on there again, and then the simple white two loops around, which are very nice. Obviously he's a smaller guy, but he is still quite built. You know, judging from his torso, he is still quite a strong looking guy. His hands do look quite big for how big he is, you know, relatively. I will pop a hand on him just to see. Does that hand look huge? I think it sort of looks huge, unfortunately. But we'll pop the t-shirt back on him. That's probably going to be about it for today's video, to be honest, because there isn't much else really to say about it. You know, I don't know a ton about Drake Maverick, but he was quite entertaining with his 24/7 title spot. So I just wish the Hardcore title was back in instead, more than anything. Especially bringing Mick Foley in to unveil that title, and then it was the 24/7 title, which isn't a great name. You know, it's just one of the old rules of the Hardcore title, and it looked ugly as shit. But, you know, that's just sort of what WWE was like at that point, making ugly as shit titles. The accessory is kind of cool. It's very niche though, you know, you can't really use it for anything else. It's definitely like more of a moment in time than anything you can use. Really shows the size of him because he's not really in the tripod very much. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I have, you know, only Drake Maverick figure. I'd give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I don't think there's anything they could have really done to improve it. Maybe a nicer accessory or something else, but I don't know if there's anything else you could really have. I mean, the 24/7 title, but I've got no use for that anyway. I guess the poster's quite cool. I could, you know, give it to someone in the crowd and they can hold it up as a sign or something like that. So I guess it's fairly useful. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for Drake Maverick today. Quite happy with it. Episode 91 of Deadman's Deliveries as we go towards 100. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on for many more videos like this and tons of others that are not like this. My pay-per-view predictions went out a few days ago before Backlash. Well, this is the day of Backlash. My reactions will be going out tomorrow, but probably would have went out like a week ago by the time this video comes out. Probably longer, actually. I've got tons of videos to film and upload. So yeah, I've got pay-per-view predictions, reactions, figure flipping, which is my sort of like sell-in series. I've got more of Deadman's Deliveries which I'll probably have left the playlist up in the top right corner some way through the video. What else have I got? Let's Talk Wrestling. I've got Wrestle Crate Review and the PIC-FED, of course. DFW is coming soon. Drake Maverick is going to be on the first episode of one of the weekly shows, whether that be Raw or SmackDown. You'll have to watch along to find out, and you'll have to go watch the draft to find out where he's been drafted. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then I'll see you next time. Goodbye.